Hello. Welcome to Creating Spooky Town part 6, 7? I can't remember. But it's currently after work. I'm just messing around with the village here. Let me show you what I'm up to. Currently, I'm trying to measure out this fabric so I can make my skirt that's going to go all the way around. I originally was just going to super glue the fabric to the front of the table. But I think to make it more accessible for me in the future and not fall apart, I'm going to I have this plant Velcro and it sticks to itself. So I'm going to make a double-sided Velcro kind of ribbon to go along the front and the sides. And then I'm going to glue the fabric to that Velcro so that it can then be pulled back like a curtain if we need to get under the table for some reason. So currently dealing with that. Also heating up the hot glue gun because I am going to put some grass down right here in between the buildings. There's some parts where I still want to add some detail in and some grass, so I'm doing that here. I know I said this panel was finished, but it doesn't look finished to me. So I'm adding some grass in. Money permitting, I might add in some street lamps on the sidewalk as well. We have them here and then here, and then I have this for the cemetery, and I have these street lamps along the back, but I feel like something's missing over here. I feel like there could be one in between the buildings here and then one in between the buildings here. I think that would add quite a bit, so I might look into doing that as well. But this video is all about getting this 7th section started, so let's focus in on that. Hi, it is Friday, July 18th. I swear y'all only see me after I work out and look sweaty and nasty, but I worked until noon today, and then I went to the gym, which is also where I work. And then I played with the dog outside, played some ball, and now I'm home, and I'm gonna try to get this curtain situation going. I think I'm going to measure it, cut it out. I don't know if I'm going to put it on there today. I do want to hem the bottom of it, but that might come later. I kind of just want to get it up to see what it is like. And also, I would like to show you that I bought this online because it was on sale for like $20. And it's home kit, which is great. So these strip lights, you can change to any color you want. You can cut it to any length you want. I love that. And it connects to HomeKit, so I can turn it on and off with my phone. And so what I'm thinking of doing once I get the curtain up on the bottom is having the strip of lights go along the bottom here, and then it will shine up on the curtain, and I'll be able to choose a color. So I think that will be really cool, having just like a glow back here. I would like to move the tables back a little bit, but at this point, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I do have to get to the store to buy more foam for our 7th base there, so still haven't started that yet, but I'm just like keeping the ball rolling, doing what I can when I'm at home right now. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, well, this was pretty much what I had in mind for the curtain here. It's a bit overexposed. It looks more so like this in real life. But basically what I did was I hot glued most of it to the table because hot glues are removable, whatever. Most of the parts are still just under the table, as you can see there. And then on the end here, I did use the Velcro that I got, which here I can show you. This is plant Velcro. And I put the two pieces together and then glued this part to the table. And then the other part is glued to the curtain, and it just works like regular Velcro, so you can just pull it apart if I need to access something along the side or the back. So I did put the black curtain up along the back there on the ledge. I think it looks fine. It's nothing to write home about. As you guys can probably see, I also put those LED lights up on the back. See how it's kind of glowing? Different colors there. I think it's going through a few different colors right now, but I think I'm just gonna have it be like one static, really dark blue, because it will look really great at nighttime. It's really sunny in here right now, so it doesn't look the greatest, so I will come back when it's nighttime. All right, I just wanted to show you all It's literally a minute later since that last clip, but I changed the lights to a solid blue in the back, and without being able to see the wall, I think it just looks so immersive and great, and it kind of just looks like a dusk sky, which is what I'm going for. So I can't wait to see what this looks like at night. Everyone, it is Sunday, July 27th. It's been a long couple of weeks since I've worked on the village a little bit. Just kind of planning out what I want to do with this last section. I know that I said I wanted to do the cursor ruins there over here. But the more that I was thinking about it, the more I think it makes sense to have this kind of like Symphony of Scream situation going on in a city rather than, you know, a castle on a hill. So I think this makes more sense. I'm trying to think about how I want to place it, what I want to do with the accessories, and something that would make sense for it. So I don't know yet, but I think I'm going to have it raised a little bit. I might do like a park gates around the outside, have it be a little dirt in the middle, maybe find some characters that are dancing. I think that would be pretty cool. Do some cool lighting with it. I might get a couple more street lights. I think that just makes more sense with the vibe of my spooky town. Like it's very city, you know, there's a lot of movement going on. I think it makes more sense than having the kind of cursed ruined castle on like a city kind of vibe. So I might do a little display with this by itself because I love it so much. If not, it would be a really cool table piece. I was just really excited about it having the like water fog with it because none of my other pieces do that in here, but I really do think that the Symphony of Screams makes sense, and it is one of my favorite pieces. I mean, look at it. It's such a showstopper. That's what I'm going to go forward with. I'll probably draw up a couple schematics and we'll see what I end up doing. Hi everyone, it's Saturday, August 16th. It's like 9:30 at night. I finally have had some downtime to work on the village a little bit. If we want to address my eyebrows, yes, I bleached them. I've been meaning to do it for maybe a couple of years now, and I finally did it, and I don't know how to feel. So keep your comments to yourself because I'm not even sure how I feel about them, but they're here. My skin is red around them because it's irritated, and I don't know if I'll be doing it again, but this is what I'm working with. So I've been working on the village tonight, and I have some updates for you. I can't remember in my last part of this video if I talked about what I was going to do with this section or not. I think the last we talked, I was going to turn it into kind of a castle hill area for that guy. But I have decided to pivot. I think that it would make more sense next to a city area to transition into a kind of concert venue section. And I've been playing with it a bit. I had a lot of money from Michael, so I got these lights for free, and then I got some trees as well. Kind of have a little base here for the Symphony of Screams, and then have our little, these are supposed to be like blow molds, but I think they look cute, kind of flanking the thing there, the concert venue there, and then I have like the pumpkins, and I thought it was cute that these guys were there, kind of just chilling, since it's kind of like a wilderness background. I have dancing skeletons, I have my witch dancing with her cat there, and then like this guy like ushering people into the show. And then these are little fences that I just made, and I'm going to be putting this HO scale train fence on top so that it looks like a I guess like a concrete fence that has like a little hairpin fence on the top. I think that'll be a nice little detail there, kind of just to look like this. I think it will be a nice transition in. And then we have our curb and our sidewalk and our street. Yeah, we have these street lights here, and then these are lit up. This is lit up. The Symphony of Screams looks gorgeous. So this is what I'm working with now. It feels a little disjointed from, I guess, everything next door. I don't really know what I can do to fix that. I was thinking about putting this at an angle. There's some things I could try, but you know, it will look better once it's painted, and then this will transition from concrete here to the grass for the back half. So like the Symphony Screams will be on grass, and then this will be concrete going forward. But I think it leaves good opportunity for another vehicle, for me to get some more, you know, people walking around. I'm gonna kind of mirror what I did here, and put in like grass patches behind the fence, so we can have so what I'm gonna kind of mirror what I did here, and I'm gonna put in like grass patches behind here, and I might make them irregular shapes, so that maybe it looks like it's connected to here and then come in, or come out here and then kind of curve over or something. We'll see. I'm gonna try to make it look a little more organic and I don't know, just a little different than before. So, or different than this. But it'll be nice to have like little trees and bushes. That's why these trees are here. I want them to flank the fence with the street lights here. So that's what I'm working with tonight, but I think I'm gonna be done for the evening. I might put this hairpin fence, like I might start a section here and then have it go back to the end of the building here. I'm not sure yet. Otherwise I could leave it open. Yeah, not completely sure yet, but I think I like how that's working. Like, I think it's gonna be okay. I don't know. There's something still that's off about it. And I love looking back at these videos when I like film this stuff, because then once I figure out what the problem is and it's fine, then it's, you know, it's great. But I like that this is a more joyful, I guess, kind of area compared to like the actual spooky kind of vibe we have going on over here. So I think it'll be good. I just have to figure out what I want to do. I don't know, like if I want to raise this up more, like on more foam, and do kind of like a bowing thing, like of layers of like bowing, or what. But yeah, I just have to think about it a little bit more. I'm going to be working on it tomorrow as well. It's kind of a slow weekend, so we'll see what I come up with. But that's the plan for now. I will check in with you all tomorrow. So last night I was doing my planning for my Disneyland Haunted Mansion display. And I was thinking about how I would probably want to keep it down here year round and then bring it upstairs onto like our bookshelves / plant cabinet area. And I was measuring those cabinets, and this is 20 inches deep, and the plant cabinet is only 17 inches deep. So, you know, about 3 inches less. And I do have the Department 56 Haunted Mansion gate coming in the mail. That should be here this week, which I will be putting at the front. And I don't want the display to look too packed, but I think with having the house pushed all the way, the mansion pushed all the way to the back here, and then having our trees like this, and then I'm going to raise the mansion, I think, on 1 inch foam, so it's going to be a little bit taller. And then with the gate in the front, I don't think it's going to be too packed. I mean, Madame Leota and Constance Hatchaway might be a little bit close to each other, but that's okay. I really want to, you know, show off everybody in one display, so the gate will be right here. So it's going to be a little bit less of a deep display, just so I'm able to move it around the house. But this is what we're working with, and I actually ordered some more LED lights from Evan Designs, because I have only, I think, one white flicker bulb left and then one purple bulb, and I do have this extra plug. So I ordered some breathing or flickering green lights, and I think some blue lights as well. So I'm going to be putting a light either behind Madame Leota here, so it kind of like lights up the ball, or I'll put it like under the table. And then I'm also going to be adding a light to shine on our hitchhiking ghost here. And then I have 2 green flickering bulbs coming that will shine on the gate as well. So we're going to be adorning this with some more light. I think it will look really great. Some of these pieces are not lit up, so that will really just add a lot to it. Really excited to get that in the mail so we can get this display started. But I really do want to finish my village first. So I was doing some planning last night, and hold on, let me sit down. I was doing some planning last night, and this is kind of what the display is going to look like. So we're going to have the mansion all the way to the back. It will be half grass, half concrete. I'm not going to be doing anything major, like I guess landscaping wise. Really, it's just going to kind of be the textures that I want, and I'm not like making it look like the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. Like, I'm not going that far like Carl did, but I'm just going to be kind of doing my own thing. So I'm actually going to edit this right now because I want to put a little walkway to the mansion like that. So we're going to have a walkway, constants, and then this is all going to be grass here. I'm going to do obviously some bushes, some foliage. I have some special stuff that I bought. The 2 trees will be in the back flanking the mansion, and then up in the front we're gonna have the hitchhiking ghosts with a solid bulb on them. I don't want any flashing or anything. Then for Leota, I think I might do a blue flicker bulb. I might do a breathing bulb. I don't know, I bought a bunch of bulbs from Evan Designs again. And then I'm gonna do the green flicker bulb, one on each side of the Haunted Mansion gate, just to light it up. I think that will look fantastic. So that's kind of my little layout. And like I said, it's gonna be not as deep as this cabinet because our displays won't be able to handle it upstairs. So it's going to be kind of a jam-packed little thing, but I'm really excited about it. With that said, I'm going to get into my distressing of the foam, cutting of the foam, and then I'll probably start painting the foam today as well. We'll see how far we can get. It's currently 2 in the afternoon, so I'll probably be working on this until about 6 o'clock, so we'll see. Okay, I'm working outside because it's not super hot out today, but I have my curbs, my stepping stones, sidewalks are all done. We have the lifted base, and then the bases for the Symphony of Screams, and our fence posts and our fences. So I'm gonna start painting. I'm back inside now. It looked like it was gonna rain outside, so I have the first layer of paint on here on all my pieces. Hopefully I can get these dry and power through the rest and finish the painting today. Hi everyone, it's August 18th, Monday night. It's almost 11 p.m. I'm just chilling, watching some YouTube and finishing my painting here. So we have our raised base here, our 2 bases for the Symphony of Screams, our fence pieces, and finally I painted the little walkway stones for the train station and our curbs. Oh, and our sidewalks are back there. Really happy with how these turned out. This is like the second to last time I'll be doing this until we get around to doing my Haunted Mansion display. So just wanted to check in. I am going to bed, but hopefully the rest of this week we can get the village going even more. Hello everyone, it is Tuesday, August 19th. It's about 9:45 p.m. I was really excited to just start putting this piece together. Got our bases on, got to put the sidewalk, the curb on. I've completed my 2 little step-up bases for the Symphony of Screams, and now I am going to start putting my fence together. I have fence posts and my fence pieces, and then these little tiny hairpin fences will be going on top of the concrete section. So I'm gonna assemble that now. Hello, it is Wednesday, August 20th at like 9:15 p.m. If I look sweaty and gross, it's because I'm sweaty and gross. Every day I do like a 45-minute workout and then I'm just exhausted, but I have so much excitement that I want to work on the village. So let me just show you where we're at and what we're going to be doing tonight. Probably not going to be working on it too long, but we got our fences in last night. Don't they just look lovely? I just love to have that concrete bone color, And then I put the little hairpin fence on the top. I think it adds a really nice touch of realism with the leaves and the pumpkins. I'm really happy with how this little section turned out, actually. I was thinking that I would like if these trees were a little bit taller, so they were a little bit more dramatic. I think it would be nice, but to be honest, I don't really know if it matters. And also, I like that this end piece is a little bit more, I don't know, modular in a way, because I mean, next year there's going to be more Spooky Town buildings coming out, and I might have to, this might get the boot, and then I can just, bring the buildings over. Because I think I'm going to keep everything for next year pretty much as it is. I'm talking about next year. I'm not even done with it right now. But, sorry, I'm still a little bit out of breath. Oh my God. Yeah, so I think tonight I'm just going to be melting holes for the street lamps here and here. Originally I was going to embed the street lamps in these concrete pillars, which could look really nice still. I could do that and then just move the pumpkins to this end on either side. I don't know. That would be a lot of work. I'd have to take this apart and figure out the wiring. And I don't know if I want to do that. Also, these, I don't know if I talked about it or not, but these street lamps were Lemax. I have a bone to pick with you. These, for some reason, these street lamps are a cool toned white, and I have had to do 3 coats of an acrylic marker pen over the top to make it look more, I guess, like the other street lights and more of a warm tone other than a cool tone LED. It looks so bad, so I don't know what they were doing with that, but I really don't know what they were thinking. Definitely not the vibe I don't think any of us want. Yeah, so we're gonna put in the street lamps, and then I have all my figurines here, and I do have this little fire pit situation, and I love this. It's just great. So Grim Reaper by the fire, yeah, I love it. So we're gonna put that, I think, over here. They're just gonna be chilling at the music festival. And then I also have these that are supposed to look like blow molds. Sorry, I was testing them, so they're on the floor. Whoops. But yes, I have these, and then okay, blurry, hello. Okay, so I'm going to be putting these on either side of the thing here as well. So I think we're going to have enough lighting. It's going to look great. But I'm just going to dig in, and maybe I'll do a little time lapse. I'm not sure. Oh, also, you've probably noticed by now, my eyebrows are back to normal. I hated the blonde, and I thought it made my forehead look even bigger than it normally is. And I realized that I'm not a 25-year-old beautiful woman that I've seen have the blonde brows that looks really good with it. I am a 32-year-old man. So, alas, they're back to brown. I dyed them last night. So, anyway, that's that. All right, I'm really satisfied. I'm really happy. I think we're almost done with Spooky Town 2025. I can't believe it. I have pretty much finished this last base here, the 7th base. And I just have little detail stuff to do. So I guess let me show you the 7th base, and then I will kind of wrap up for now, and then I'll probably I have some more stuff to talk about. So here it is in relation to everything else. Honestly, it turned out way better than I thought it was going to. Even when I had it set up before I did this, I wasn't very happy with it. But I don't know, I kind of popped off on this last one. Let me get in so you can see the details. There we go. Got our fence. Our welcome guy with a blue, black light on him. I'll probably paint over this cord here, wire. And then some more of our fence. We have dancing skeletons. There's a zombie in the back crawling out of the woods. Our blow molds, our pumpkins. There's the Symphony, looking so sinister and awesome. We have our dancing witch here. And then we have our little campfire gang in the park. I put some like moss on the trees so they look extra spooky. And I'm really in love with this. I think it's like the perfect cap on the city. And here's the rest of the village. I have the backlighting set to red right now. And then behind me is the costume shop. And my ring light. I am just very, very, very happy with how this turned out. Let me set the phone down and we can catch up. Okay, you're propped up on a horse. I want to have the village in the background while I talk. So that is the last base of 7 bases on the village. I can't believe we're winding down and like coming to the end of me working on it tirelessly. It's been a really, really, really fun ride. I have loved working on this thing. It makes me want to do more, and we will do more. So I think the next video that I put out for the village will be a like touch things up with me, maybe add some more landscaping. I always think more trees are a good thing. And then we'll do like a musical walkthrough kind of cinematic video, because I think those are great. So I'll kind of put 2 in 1 there, and that will be the last video for 2025 for the village. Looking forward for the channel. We have our Haunted Mansion Disneyland base to work on, and I will be doing some more LED lighting with that one from Evan Designs. We'll be lighting up a few different pieces, which I talked about earlier in this video. But I'm really looking forward to doing that piece because that one's going to be going upstairs for the Halloween season for the fall. And really looking forward to that as well. I also I will probably do an unboxing of the Haunted Mansion gate that I got for that display. I'll probably do a little unboxing of that, and then I have ordered some Haunted Mansion figurines from Disney, so we'll see. Maybe I'll talk about those on the channel. The Haunted Mansion base and decorating videos will probably only be about 2 or 3 parts. I don't think it's going to be too busy or too much, but and then I do have the Isle of Doom. Is that what it's called? The Isle of Doom castle kind of Lemax piece, and maybe I'll make a little base for that one. I just love creating and I love doing this stuff, and I love posting videos about it, so I want to keep it up. I will be decorating the house for Halloween as well, so maybe we could talk about that a little bit. I plan on going to some like vintage or antique stores and seeing what kind of like older blow molds from the 90s I could find. I like to collect. I'm trying to collect all the stuff back that we had from when I was a kid in the 90s and the 2000s. So I'll probably be doing a little bit of that, and I can make videos on that. But otherwise, I'll probably just keep making updates on my village here throughout time. I think it's going to change and it's going to get better, and it'll probably grow. So, but that's all for now. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you like the channel, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.